always got a little game going.
Yes, you do.
Does he need any other introduction?
That was the introduction.
That was it.
Got a little game going.
Oh, I got caught out of it, didn't I?
It was perfect. He's been a fixture in Hollywood for more than 60 years.
Fixture.
He looks good. He feels good.
G to the just say H to the his own.
That's exactly it.
George Hamilton, welcome.
Hi, George.
Thank
Good
you.
morning.
I just am amazed at your ability just to say whatever and come right off. You don't read any of
You're
this
so
stuff.
kind. No, I do, and I should read more.
Well, so should we all, fortunately. But you're really good at this, and I did work with my wife in doing this.
Yes, you guys did a talk show.
We did.
I remember this.
Yes.
Your former wife.
I thought the talk show meant that I talked, and she just showed up.
Right.
And she didn't like that idea. Wouldn't it be a good idea to sort of like, have like a talk show, and I'd like be the only guest?
There you
and
go.
then we change the host every night?
Love it.
Huh? Let them know what it's a hard job. Don't you think that's a hard job?
Yeah, somebody else said, I love that.
That's fantastic.
Well, I'm glad you asked that kind of thing.
Interesting question.
I might run out. Well, I might run out of. I don't think I'd run out of stories.
We hear you have a bunch of them.
Oh, God, I don't want to start you out. Heck, we could do an anthology.
Gosh.
I spent last year on the road. I did 400 shows.
Stage shows you did.
How did you do that? There's only 365 days. I mean, in travel and everything.
When it's needed, a few extra shows on the side.
Wow.
I did 400. We did it over 14 months, and there'd be 8 shows a week. You do Friday night a show, then 2 on Saturday, 2 on Sunday. So you're talking 2.5 hours on stage. You don't get off.
Singing and dancing too.
Singing and dancing.
Yeah.
Yes, with a torn Achilles, which was interesting because I got a sports doctor to bind it and fix it, and I worked it. And by the time I finished the show, it had healed.
Wow.
Amazing.
It is. 74 years young?
I'm 74 as of about 3-4 days ago, that I think.
How do you do it?
Yeah, what is your secret?
Well, the hair I keep in by the bed, and the teeth, the little stand, the wooden leg. It's first of all, I've always done really. Do you ever remember the 5BX program that they had, the Canadian push? This 11-minute Canadian Royal Canadian exercise
program?
Okay.
And I do that 11 minutes every day, and I tell you, it gets you in incredible shape.
Gets the heart rate up.
But speaking of heart rate, I then realized as you get older, you got to do something about that. And CoQ10, very important for the heart. So the big problem is taking all those pills, I guess. So we compounded just a formula which is everything in the world in it, and it's a powder. You just put it in the water.
Does it mix up well, or does it clump?
Well, yeah, I'll show you.
Oh, okay.
How's this working?
This open there. You
look
go.
at the way she's doing
Look at this.
Could you just?
Oh, so they're individually packaged?
I'll have a double, dear.
Okay.
Yes, there you go. Easy, easy. And folks can get this by going to your website?
Yeah, well, you go to drinkyouth.infusion.com.
Ah, there you go.
And how does it taste?
No, I do need to stir it a little.
Oh, okay. A little stir.
We have to stir it.
Stir.
Sorry, now watch this.
And you've got your Healthy Living campaign as well. We want to tell folks for more information on the Healthy Living campaign, you can go to drinkyouth.infusion.com. You will find that. And you've got tips on there as well.
Whatever you're doing, George, we want to do it.
Whatever works.
Well,
Here's your stir.
and then you just dip your hand and put it in the pan, a perfect pan. It works out.
George, it is so great to see you as always. Thank you for coming in. Please come back and tell us more of your story.
I'll come. We'll have dinner one night.
I'm telling you.
Do you mean
Let's
it?
just do that. Yes, of course I mean. I'm not one of those Hollywood lightweights. I've been here for some 60 years.
George, I got to say, I felt so embarrassed showing up today because I went out and tanned over the weekend. I'm peeling like crazy. I threw out my back. I'm just a man. You know what? In the tan society, you can take away my car.
It's not that you're white. It's just, well, maybe you look sort of like my negative.
That's a compliment coming from this guy. That's a compliment.
Thank you, guys. It's great to see you.
Thank you, George. You too. Pleasure. Still to come this morning.